Hey, yo, what up, nerds, and welcome to Football Night in P-Town for week 4. I'm egregiously hungover because I just got back from a wedding in Clearwater. But I'm here doing it for the grind, doing it because I care about you fuckers and want to give you guys a quick update where we're at heading into Sunday Night Football, kind of in the middle of the late games right now. And then also moving into Monday night, tomorrow night. Some of our matchups here are actually pretty much decided, but some of them are absolute barn burners, and I want to kind of jump into it real quick. So the first matchup that I'll go over is actually currently tied right now, literally like down to the decimal point, almost tied. So we got Portland PPs against Big Tua. Each team 108 to 108. Portland PPs up 108.8 to the Big Tua's 108.34. So that's what we got going on here. But starting off with the Portland PPs, top player right now on the roster, Justin Fields, had an absolute stellar day. That game went final 27 points over his projected 18, and a bunch of dudes on his roster just completely lit it up early. Raheem Mostert, a little bit disappointing. The entire Dolphins team was just completely disappointing today. Only got 5 points, but DeAndre Swift was 17. Stephon Diggs with an amazing day today with 36 points. And on his bench, nobody really like of note. We had a couple guys in double digits, but that's really where Cam's getting his points from right here. Justin Fields, stellar. Stephon Diggs killed it. And then DeAndre Swift with 17 points for the Eagles as well. Now moving over to Tyler, Lamar Jackson, he's back playing great ball. Ravens look good. 28 points for Lamar Jackson today. And then he had Madison with 10 points under projected there. My boy Devontae Smith, 14 points for him. And then 15 points for the Gabe Davis. Evan Ingram had 12. And the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, with 18 points. So overall solid. A-Chain, dude, you got to start A-Chain because clearly it's looking like they want to put him more in, like, just use him a lot more. Mostert didn't really get that many great touches today. A-Chain, 2 tutties. This is going to be a trend moving forward, Tyler. You might want to watch that. Herbert on the Bears, 22 points on the bench. Dobbs, 18 points on the bench. Just, dude, you got to put A-Chain into the lineup here. But anyway, real close matchup. This is a 3-9 matchup, and Tyler's projected to win 129 over 116. Tyler has 90 minutes left, and Cam has 60. So I'll take care of that matchup there. So let me go back to the scoreboard here. Go over the next game real quick. All right, next up, we have an absolute beatdown with Fuddruckers V6 over the Beefcake. So a 7-5 matchup. Blake's at 1 and 2. RJ's at 1 and 2 as well. And the Beefcakes are almost done. But right now, Fuddruckers is winning this matchup 127 to 90. And that's pretty much what the final score is going to be. So Fuddruckers done 127.8 on the mark, finished it up. And RJ's projected at 94 points. So getting into it, let's start with RJ's team first. Trevor Lawrence, 16 points. James Cook, 14 points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 16. But Mark Andrews with 25. That is your best player right now. And on your bench, you had a couple dudes that really went off too. Russell Wilson and CJ Stroud. 22 points for Russell, 21 points for Stroud. Currently carrying 3 QBs on your roster, bro. I don't know what the thought process is here for that one, but overall, kind of finishing up. You got the Niners defense halftime 4 points. That's gonna be the last one there. So moving over to Fuddruckers V6 in terms of Blake. Josh Allen had 36 points. Justin Jefferson with 26. Then we also had Kyron Williams with 27 points. Bass, the kicker for the Bills, 14 points. 27 points for Kyron Williams, 14 points for Tyler Bass. Dude, lineup just popped, absolutely popped. So, I mean, you pretty much started everybody that you should have. Only thing in terms of that was just the tight end thing. Kyle Pitts only had 4, and then you had Cole Kmet with 27. But who would have thought the Bears would be back, right? But apparently they're back. I mean, they played well, still lost to Denver, but good signs in terms of fantasy points from Bears players. So that matchup's pretty much finished. Fuddruckers V6 is more than likely to be taking this one 127 to what's gonna be somewhere around 94 points. So moving back to the scoreboard here, we have the Homestead Honchos and Bijan Dressing. So right now, Bijan Dressing, this is 8-10 matchup, 30 minutes left for Bijan Dressing, 90 minutes left for Homestead Honchos. We have 135.56 for Bijan, 118.88 for Homestead Honchos, but I'm about to say it right now. Rye was going through some shit in terms of he's being 1-2, but he is the best 1-2 team in the league because he is here. This is like an announcement. He's projected to get 147, and I think this is going to be the trend for him moving forward with the rest of the season, considering now Alvin Kamara's back, who's projected 14. Alvin Kamara, 21 points. Derrick Henry, 24 points. Patty Mahomes still to play. Brandon Ayuk, only 9 points. The Niners wide receivers aren't doing too hot at the moment, but Jamar Chase with 14 points. Puka Nacua with a walk-off tutty, 31 points in total for him. Just absolutely amazing. And then moving on over to Bijan Dressing, just consistent across the board. A.J. Brown had a huge day, 38 points. Then we also had DJ Moore with 27 points. So that's really what's powering you forward. The Ravens defense with 17, just kicking ass. Calvin Ridley, 11, Bijan Robinson, 18 points. So it's going to be a tight one. Projected to go in favor of Riley, 147 to Bijan Dressing's 139.06. But like I said, don't count Rye out. His roster is going to be good here the rest of the season. He's got the running back situation on lock with Derrick Henry and Alvin Kamara. Really smart draft pick. And now, I mean, his roster is completely loaded. Anthony Richardson had 29 points on the bench. Nico Collins had 35 points on the bench. That was pretty much it. But David Montgomery was on the bench for Bijan Dressing, 34 points there. And that's pretty much what we have there. But that's a really interesting matchup to keep y'all's eyes on moving forward. So next up, I've got Better Call Big Al against Sir Lamington III. So, but technically a playoff matchup right now. This is a 1-4. Better Call Big Al still has 232 minutes left to play. Sir Lamington has 119. Right now, this matchup is 55-96 in favor of Sir Lamington III. With this matchup also projected to be in favor of Sir Lamington III, 132-104. So we'll have to see how that winds up. Let's start with Better Call Big Al. Tyreek Hill had a really mid game, only 10 points today in general, and he still has a lot of players left, so not too much I can talk about, but the Cowboys defense currently has 24 points, so that's huge. Cowboys defense probably got their shit together, and now they are here. On your bench, nobody really to talk about there. Still a lot of players and a lot of time remaining for him too, so we'll have to kind of pay attention to this one and see how that one goes. Number 1 team in the land, scary roster. Scary roster. Christian McCaffrey for Sir Lamington III popped off, 31 points. Jordan Love sucks. Travis Etienne, 10.2. CeeDee Lamb, 14.8. And then we had Bucks defense with 13 points. On the bench, Chris Godwin had 19. D-Hop had 10. Najee Harris had 11. But other than that, nothing else really going on there. So I'm worried about Joe Burrow and the Bengals, though. Like, realistically, only 3 points for Cincinnati. The Titans just absolutely lit him up, 27-3, and Burrow only had 4 points. So, Marquise, you might need to kind of maybe consider looking at other options, and that sucks because Joe Burrow is absolutely amazing, but fantasy wise, he's just not getting the job done, and neither are the Bengals. So we'll have to kind of see how that plays out here. But we'll move on into the final matchup, which is my matchup here. 2-on against Gang Members Only, Lil Dill. I'm currently a 2-1, number 2 seed. Gang Members Only is number 6. Right now, I'm winning 91-62. Projected to win also 137-97 in favor of myself. Dill has 202 minutes remaining. I have 175. Overall, just like solid performances from my dudes. Jalen Hurts. I got my new Jalen Hurts t-shirt for you guys that are watching on the YouTube. Jalen Hurts throwing club. So he is good. He is the dude. Jalen Hurts had 24 points. Just an awesome day from the Eagles. Rachaad White got me 10 points. Not bad. Keenan Allen, 12 points with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Debo only 0.3. Don't really know what's going on with that. But Terry McLaurin, thank God, 22 points for him. Brett Mayer, my kicker, got me 16 points. So we're rocking with that one there. Still waiting on Isaiah Pacheco and seeing how that one goes. But we got another little guest appearance here from
the Olmsted Anchos.
Already ran through your lineup, sir.
Yeah, it's the best team in the, kind of just going off right now. Big shout out to Mr. Viscusi over there with AJ Brown with 38 fucking points. Really scared me. Thank God Brandon Ayuk's having a pretty decent game. Brad, are you gonna win?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I just can't wait for you to get brought down to earth.
You think so?
Yeah, your team's really not that good.
I think
You just
I
keep
think
getting
it's yeah.
fucking lucky,
No, I
dude.
think it's good, man. I got a
Jesus
solid roster.
Christ. Yeah, you know. I just can't. I mean, Christian McCaffrey's already got 34. Joey, you should have gone through with that fucking trade, man. Jamar Chase.
That's the trade I was referring to last week that I didn't want to talk about.
But Ramondre is on the trade block, so is Nico Collins. So if anybody wants to trade, I'd really like a high-end tight end. Just a little nugget of information there. Puka Nacua is the best receiver in the league, and that's how I will leave this.
You said Puka Nacua is the best receiver in the league?
Yes. Hot takes.
That is a
Hot like the tamales that my grandma used to make in Cuba.
oh my god. Tyreek Hill, bro.
The Dolphins season is over.
It was an absolute waxing. Can you shut the door for me? Thank you. And that is another guest appearance from the Homestead Honchos popping in here to just drop his hot takes. So yeah, that's pretty much it with my roster, which apparently is not a good roster according to Homestead Honchos, but I beg to differ. I think I've got a really solid, balanced lineup. I'm still waiting on Isaiah Pacheco. So moving over to Little Dill, Justin Herbert, 21 points, Josh Jacobs, 13 points, Tutu Atwell, 7, Aubrey, the kicker, with 8. Now on the bench, nobody really had anything positive going on. But you do have a lot of time left. So if you get lucky with McKinnon or, Darren Waller or anything like that, like potentially, but I mean, I think I'm gonna say I pretty much got this one in the bag. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at moving into. Oh, what's up, Chloe? That's where we're at moving into Sunday Night Football and then also into Monday night. So that's it for Football Night in P Town. Good luck the rest of the way, and I will catch you fuckers on Wednesday night. Peace.